Next up, we have Tyrese Haliburton. I would love to know what your thoughts are on him, because he comes every time. Well, pause. Yikes.
Okay, it wasn't just me. I know what you mean. He always has a good outfit on. Hey, it's me, Cam Brink.
And it's me, Dearica Hamby.
And welcome back to Straight to Cam, a Wave original. Snaps.
Yay!
So once again, I have my amazing teammate and co-host with me, Dearica.
Yep.
And she's holding it down for Sidel. For those of you who don't know, she had her beautiful baby boy, Dason. He is precious. He's perfect in every single way. And so she's just taking a little bit of break.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, she deserves the time off. She's still watching and supporting, but she's thankful for you helping me because Lord knows I could not do this alone. So recently, Sidel posted a video of her son, Daxon, at like the desk of her at-home setup, and he had the headphones on and everything. It was just really cute.
What's he, like a month now?
No, well, Dason, yeah.
Oh, Dason, no.
Daxon is, how old is Daxon? Around five, but he's like just so sweet. It just makes me so excited to have kids. So I feel like everyone around me has babies. Everyone's like,
some
wait.
basketball to play.
I know. I'll wait a little bit. But yeah, so Sidel will be back on soon to Yap. So we miss you, Sidel, but we're holding down the fort in the meantime.
Yeah. Thanks for having me as your co-host. I really enjoyed it. I know we kind of talked about this a little bit a while ago. So to see it kind of come together like a little bit is on a smaller scale has been cool. So.
I know. You're genuinely good at it. Like, it's easy for you.
I enjoy talking to people, but I really don't like being on camera.
Well, she's a natural now.
We'll see. We're getting better at it. But I was going to say today, I was like walking out the door and Maya was like, where are you going? And I was like, oh, I'm going to go film like Straight to Cam. And she was like, can I come, please? And I was like, you're not even dressed. And she was like, I'll change. And I've never seen her get ready so fast.
She loves it here. I mean, there's a ping pong table.
I haven't seen her since we got here, honestly. She's been
running around.
Cubicle.
I know, the little like soundproof. Yeah. Actually, have you seen videos about that? I've seen people like prank people, like they'll be like, oh look, it's soundproof, and they go into a room and they pretend to scream.
I've seen those TikToks, those are hilarious.
Yeah, and then they'll send like their family member, whoever in, and like they'll actually scream. Like,
I've seen that.
It disrupts the whole.
I've seen the one where the guy, he's like, that's it? Yeah. He probably saw the video back. He's like screaming like a monkey.
So funny. Coming up on today's episode, we will talk about behind the scenes of styling Paige Bueckers, sugaring versus waxing, and of course, fashion with a very special guest. She's killing it in the fashion game as a stylist to some of your favorite athletes. Me and better than me, Paige Bueckers. She's a designer, creative director, Brittany Hampton. Welcome to the show.
Hey guys, thank you for having me. Thanks so much.
You got a lot of claps.
I'm trying here. Sometimes you just gotta get into it and then hope that like you get the confidence boosters from you guys.
Oh my God,
no. So
there we are.
You'll do fine.
This is so awesome. So I have to explain how we met. So we met through Callie Rivers Curry, who is married to Seth, my godbrother. And Callie's basically my agent. I know she's known you. Actually, I don't know how you guys met.
We know each other through her brother, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah
and Austin.
Shout out Jeremiah. We love you, Jeremiah. I haven't seen him, and he lives in LA.
Yeah.
So I need to like actually meet him. Never met Jeremiah.
We all need to get together.
You would love Jeremiah. But yeah, so met you through Callie. I know you've known Dearica. You've been around W athletes.
We've been around like each other. Yeah, in passing.
It was the first time we hugged.
Yep, exactly.
I love it. So yeah, we're just so excited to have you. I'm so excited to be working with you. More fits to come. You guys
definitely
stay tuned.
Well, since we're here, we gotta rate our fits.
Be brutally
We didn't
honest.
try too hard, but
stop it. Rating our fits right now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it, please. Yeah. I'll start with Cam.
Okay.
Do you want me to tell you what it is?
Yeah,
okay.
Please.
So just prefacing, my mom dropped this off at the studio for me because I came straight from practice. Thank you, Mom.
Thanks,
Love you, Mom.
So she styled you?
She kind of. Yeah. I was just like, put something together that's not trying too hard. So this is what she came up with. My top is Aritzia.
Okay.
Attico pants, which are great because they're long enough. And then my shoes are Louboutin.
Period.
Thank you. They hurt a little bit. My toes are a little cramped.
I will say one thing. I'm going to judge this just because you said your mom.
Yes.
Your mom loves to have an input on your style, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
She does.
Like, your mom, like, having a mom that actually knows style, like, you know this, even having, like, your kids. It's like, when you have that, you know, that moment again of confidence and being able to, like, have someone to talk to, it's kind of like your best friend. So
Oh my God.
I'm here for it. Mom's Dukes, you did it. You did it, as always.
Thanks. She's going to be so happy.
How would we like upgrade this?
I do feel like we're missing a little bit of jewelry.
Yeah, you know,
A little
I forgot
make
my
it
A
a
pop of
nice.
color would always be nice, but
I know.
Cam's been like kind of staying away from it. I feel like she's like going into her
She's going
grown woman
neutral,
era
yeah.
right
I feel
now.
like you need to help me with work color, though. I really, truly don't wear like mini pops. I like
It's
red,
summer.
though.
Yeah.
Red's nice on
Red's
you.
good. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do the opposite. I'm trying to go more neutral.
I know you love
neutral.
I
color.
love colors. Oh my
do.
God. I have so much pink in my closet. It's
And purple.
Crazy. Yes.
What?
All the
Okay, let's
colors.
dive into yours. Who are we wearing today? I can see, but I'll let you.
I love
It's
this.
Moschino. It's just like a little dress summer look.
Yeah.
I paired it with, can y'all see these? Yeah. These just came out
Wow.
Mother's
The flowers
Day.
on the
They
top
did.
are really
Shout out Jordan Brand.
Yes.
It's a Mother's Day like shoe. So this is the first time I've worn it actually. And I just put like a little flare sock.
I'm here for it.
And I got some Swarovski.
I will say one thing
are
about you
fire.
that I love the most, and I feel like even though you like you do this weekly, listen, it's like you guys,
What?
this is
Let
the
me
runway
hear it,
for
let
you
me
guys
hear
at this
it.
point. But I really love that you tap into like your feminine side, and I feel
do.
like people don't speak about that enough, especially like with your heights in general. People are always just like, oh, we just want to see them in like athleisure.
Yeah.
It's like, no, that's not the case. Like there are things off the rack that you guys can buy.
Yeah.
And you guys have done really well with it. Like you mentioning Attico denim, you being able to wear this denim dress. Like I can't put on a denim dress to save my life.
I mean, it needs to be tailored a little bit, but
No,
I like the
because you
fit.
gotta have a little bit of movement in denim
Yeah.
too. So you look great.
thank you.
Great. And
I
the
could
hair
listen to you talk all day about it.
Oh yeah, my big bun.
Love the big bun.
Bun.
Is there a sock in it?
There is not a sock in it, but there is a like squishy thing in there.
Okay,
That
okay.
Maya and Legend will turn into a toy, I'm sure.
I'm dead.
After.
That's awesome.
I love a little sock moment.
We need to know your outfit details.
Okay, so who do I have on right now? Oh my gosh. We'll start from feet. I have on Manila Blahniks.
Cute.
A cute little kitten pump. I'm here for a kitten pump.
What color would you
kitten?
say?
Yeah,
There's no way that's
this is a
kitten.
kitten.
you'll
It's like a
probably
cute
know.
2-inch.
What's the highest heel
Kitten
you'll
is like
wear?
this.
Listen, I can do a 6, but I'm older than y'all. So like
You're
a
not
6
that much
is
older than me,
different.
probably. How old are you?
36.
I'm 31.
That's older than you.
barely.
No, but all that to say that like my knees are bad. I can't be in 6-inch heels all the way. If I'm just going to dinner and I know I'm gonna sit, I can be in a 6-inch.
Wow.
That's not kitten though.
It's a
This
cute
is standard,
too.
like, no.
It's like 3 inches, 4 inches.
But see, it's always so funny because I feel like, okay, can I be honest? I feel like
Yeah.
men like don't talk to short girls anymore.
Really?
They do like the
Yeah,
legs.
they
That made
love
my
a
day.
leg.
I love a tall girl. You
So
are.
here I
You're
am
not
trying to,
short
like-
though. You're not short.
No, I'm 5'7".
That's above average.
I'm still stuck on that being a kitten hill.
Okay, so my kitten pumps, and then I have on Renelle. Do you guys know Renelle? She's a photographer. She's incredible. Anyways, these are her denim that she dropped.
They're really
last
cute.
season. They have like a little ice. They say ice on them.
On the butt?
Because she has a brand
Period.
called Ice Studios. It's really
Cute.
cute.
Little capri.
Really
moment.
90s, a little 90s capri.
Excuse to look at your ass.
I did, mhm. You know, like how the boy, especially in like a little halter top moment, it could be cute for the boys.
I love a halter top. Love it.
And then I have on, I think this is Aritzia. I don't remember.
Good
But this
basics.
may have been.
It's connected.
No, this
Oh,
is just a
okay.
shirt, like a men's shirt.
Oh, and then the blazer.
And then the blazer is Miller's Room. A friend of mine who's also a stylist. His name is Marquise Miller. He tailored this up for me for Paris Fashion Week last week. Or last
cute.
week, sorry. Last year.
That's so good.
I reworked it.
It's like cropped, and then are the sleeves rolled up? Or
Yes. Okay, you guys want to hear a trick?
Yeah.
I'll give you a stylish trick.
Yes.
So everyone always rolls things up, but they don't necessarily know how it stays. I have a little hair tie in there.
Cool.
That's a little stylish trick for you guys.
Wait, guys. You didn't realize how lucky you are.
Tips and tricks.
It's just like a regular hair tie.
Yeah.
Wow.
Smart.
The thin ones.
What do you do to like pull stuff in the back? Like the paper stuff?
So I do have I wish we did a what's in my bag. I do carry around safety pins all the time.
Yeah, safety pins. That was amazing. I loved going through our outfits. Let's get into our confessionals. It's getting harder and harder for me to come up with a good one because I'm kind of a boring person. But my confessional is, when it comes to cleaning my apartment, I need to like make a game out of it. I set a timer for like 45 minutes. And then I try to see if I can get everything done before it goes off. So I need I don't know, that's just the athlete in me. Like everything needs to be
a challenge,
a competition, or else literally like my apartment will be a mess. So
yeah, I don't do that.
I know, but the thing is, I know you have a cleaning lady.
No, I let my dishes stack up.
Then I have a cleaning lady too. They come every 2 weeks, but I'm like, should I do once a week? Like,
it's supposed to be like 2, but like at my place in Vegas, it usually ends up being like every 4 or 5 days.
You have kids though.
I know, and they are filthy.
Wait, so what's the timestamp that you've beat?
Okay, so it always depends on like how much shit's accumulated throughout the apartment. When I get ready, it's not just in my bedroom. You've been to my apartment.
Yes.
It's all across the whole. It's not a big apartment, but if I have like laundry, dishes, all of that. You know what takes me the longest is like cutting up boxes for recycling.
Breaking down boxes?
Yes.
Yeah, breaking down boxes. Gosh, this is I feel like such an adult talking about this.
My mom used to work at a ice cream shop. Well, not ice cream shop, but like an ice cream distribution place.
Oh, cool.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
I didn't know that.
It's a Unilever, and they used to distribute Good Humor ice cream, all this stuff. So I'm a professional at breaking down boxes. Because when I was younger, I used to get in the truck with her. We used to go deliver the ice cream and the things, and then I would have to break the boxes down.
What scissors? Do you use scissors?
I don't know. I use my hands.
Razors.
Oh. No, not even.
That's why Dearica's so strong, you guys.
I was breaking down boxes as a kid.
Literally. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, I would just hit it against my knee, pop it off,
and
then rip, and fold and push.
You'll have to help me with that.
Recycling will get 20 cents.
Yeah.
So you can call her.
Yeah.
And the challenge will.
No, and I'll just pay someone. I don't do anything. I pay people to do stuff now.
Period.
Yeah.
She's a mom. She's got better things to do. Okay, Dee, do you want to go?
My confession is going to be short because we need to get out of here. I have a sugaring appointment. So yeah. Next.
Sugaring is like waxing, but better.
Oh yes, duh. Of course. Why I love that you called it sugaring.
Sugar.
Yeah,
what are you supposed to call it?
Waxing.
But it's sugaring.
Can you eat it?
Supposedly.
I would assume you could, but I've never done that.
It's kind of gross after you use it. Yeah.
Well, it looks crazy when it's TMI, I guess, but it looks crazy when it's dun because it's all the hair is balled up in a ball.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
It might still be good. Who knows?
That's crazy. I just waxed my legs once. I've only waxed
I'm
once.
not waxing no legs.
My legs,
so bad.
I had it broke me out. I had only on my shin, it fucked my skin up. So I've gone laser hair removal since then, and it's the best thing. Okay, I was gonna
have to do that too.
Yeah, laser for the win.
I'm a laser girl.
And if you think about it, it's expensive, but
lasering hurts.
You have the highest pain tolerance.
Yeah, because waxing to me feels like it hurts more.
You ever wax the bottom of your legs?
Yeah.
That's painful.
It is.
I don't wax my legs. I just razor.
Yeah. Well,
just easier.
Men, you're lucky you don't have to deal with the various methods.
The boys are getting into it.
I wonder, they haven't watched Love Island, you guys. It's okay. But on Love Island, I'm all these guys probably have gotten laser on their chest hair because
and I'm boys waxing their backs.
And their backs. Mm-hmm. Anyways, that's gross.
Like a little hair.
Ew.
Okay.
Ben's chest hair is just growing in. It's hilarious.
Oh,
he's growing up. I know he's growing up.
He graduated and then
I know. He just got his master's. So he's excited.
second level of pubes.
Okay. On that note,
sorry, Brittany.
He's gonna kill us. Okay, Brittany.
Okay, I had two, so I was going back and forth too.
Ooh, share about. Why not share about?
Okay, well the first one is a lot of people don't know that I was in beauty pageants when I was a kid.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's a confessional moment. So I did win Little Miss Philippines when I was a little girl. So it's fun.
Way.
Yeah, that's why I love working with kids more than anything because it's just I don't know, it's different. That world was different. I had to learn how to dance, sing, do a talent, do everything all at once.
Wait, that's amazing.
Yeah, so that was fun.
Wait,
that's a public confession.
I love. What was that Toddlers and Tiaras. I know it's completely probably different, but I watched it as a kid, and I was like, I would like, Mom, can I do a pageant?
Yeah.
She'd be like, well, no, because like you play basketball, like you're not gonna have time for that. But I always like loved like the dances, the outfits,
everything about it.
Award, like they all had awards pasted all over their rooms. So
yeah, it was cute to get the little trophies at the end.
Of course you would win. Yeah. Okay.
And then the second one was, I don't know if you guys knew that I was on a reality show like back in like 2013, 14. That's because you guys are young.
What's the name
what
of
happens
it?
when you're young?
What's the name of
You
it?
have to deal with it. It was called The House of DVF.
Oh no.
And so on the House of DVF, it was all about Diane von Furstenberg and like fashion and like being a part of her brand and being brand ambassador for her. And they did everything in their power to try to get me to date on the show.
I bet.
And I was
They
like,
want
you
the
guys,
tea.
like, stay out of my business. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm not public with my dating life.
Yeah.
But with all that being said, I was like, no, like, you can't have that. They set me up on a blind date with a guy who's like really hot. He's my friend now, but Fencer. Do you guys know Fencer?
Oh yeah. I've seen him.
Yeah, he's like Lewis Hamilton's best friend, and he does like
yeah, he's like the taller version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's friends with Nina Dobrev.
Yeah,
He's friends with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's friends with a lot of
I
people.
only know that because I rehabbed with her. But anyways, keep going.
I've seen him
This is
at the
fascinating.
Olympics.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
he's-
But all that to say that like men that you get put on like blind dates with end up being like really nice.
Yeah.
And, like really good friends at the end. It's
Okay,
like,
that's good.
yeah. So try it out if you're not dating. You're not
Yeah.
dating, so
Take
we can go on a
sip
double
of-
date together.
Take a sip of drink.
I'm not dating either.
It's complicated.
Not dating.
I love that. I never would have known that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wait, so he's a friend now?
Yeah, we're just friends now. But
Okay.
it's even funnier because then when we like see each other out and people are always like, how'd you guys meet? And we're like, do you
It's a
really
long
know?
story.
Like, it's a long
Yeah.
story. We were
True.
put on public television.
Yeah.
In front of like producers and a million cameras and everything like that.
Was that
couldn't do
really stressful?
reality
Yeah.
I
TV.
know. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a little stressful. I probably crashed out at least once.
Yeah.
Twice.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
I was saying we
Who
couldn't do it, but I guess we kind of do it, I guess.
We do. Yes.
we kind of are in reality.
In reality
I
TV
mean, like,
every day.
It's true. Like I'm lucky because I'm like on the injury reserve list, so like media like can't talk to me. But like at the end of every practice, it's like,
Yeah.
Dearica, go over there. Go
Yeah.
have a mic shoved in your face. So
What do you think about the season? Yeah.
yeah, it's tiring.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm sure.
But that, or more just people just like analyzing your every, like you tweet like hi and they're like, who is she talking about? Like who's she talking to?
And they ask you about that. That's why
Well,
I
not
stay
literally,
off
but
of
yes.
Twitter. I do not even have.
yeah, you post a
just like,
selfie and it's like,
it's
who's
like-
that thirsty
yeah.
for?
True.
And you're like, what?
Or like in the background or like dissecting every little thing
Yeah.
that you say or do.
Take it as a compliment.
Yeah,
Means you're doing something right.
sure.
Okay, so we need to talk about your styling career now.
Love.
I'm so excited. So you've styled my girl Paige,
Yep.
Azzi, Nika. She's been so sweet to me recently. We've been talking about ACL stuff. So she's like, all of these are like such good people. Asia, Kelsey Plum, our girl, Juju Watkins,
Yeah.
and me.
Yes.
Like, what would you say are the key differences between styling like all of us? Because we're all very different people, and I feel like we
Yes.
portray ourselves.
Yeah,
all
you
very
guys have
differently.
a ton of different personalities,
Yeah.
but I feel like I love each and every one of you individually. And I feel like you guys bring a different component to like the styling sessions, which I really appreciate. Like, I don't even know where to start. I'm like, Paige is the reason, right? I always call her my reason to even jumping back into styling, which she knows, she loves it. She always tells me like, I believe in you.
Yeah.
Which I love. Like, I had stopped styling for a while and I was just designing. And so for me to jump back into that and like know it and believe it and understand it, like I've been doing it for years anyway. So it was easy. Paige too was like a developing moment for her. Like, she didn't necessarily know what she wanted. She knew that she wanted to be the swaggy girl, and she had that in her. Like, when you would go through her closet and she'd have the flyest sneaks and like
Yes.
the dopest, like, you know, collaboration
Tuxedos,
pieces
yeah.
and accessories and things. And she'd be like, confidently, I don't know how to put this together. And she'd be like, how do I put this together? So it's dope to kind of play in that field with her. With Nika, I could give the breakdown with each and every single one of you. And with Nika, she literally gives me mood boards. Like,
she's so
is
cute.
that person.
Recreate this.
Yeah, she's on Pinterest and she gives me mood boards better than my assistants. I tell my assistants that all the time. I'm like, girl, how come Nika can give you things and you can't?
I love how much she like rings true to her aesthetic. I feel like she's very like on point. So I love that. Makes sense that she would do a mood board.
Yeah,
I'm not that organized. You probably will never get a mood board from me. I'm so sorry.
You are the mood board.
But that's okay. That's what I was gonna
board.
say. I'm like, with you, it's been easy because you are the mood board, and I think that like even for you now, you're like, I know that I want to elevate, and whatever that means. Like, you've taken what you love from other stylists, and you still use that day to day. So you're like, how do I use those elements to know about myself, what I know and what I like, and then how do we elevate that? And like with you, like you love the brands, which I love. You always have a great bag. You have a great accessory.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's easy for me to just implement those random pieces and like amplify your closet, you know? I'm like, who else is there? Kelsey too. Kelsey's a beast. Like she knows what she wants, and she's like eclectic in who she is. Like she's very like, one day she wants to be in a full leather, and other times she's like, I want to be the sophisticated girl. Yeah. She's the same person on and off the court. I will say that much.
She does mix it up though. Like I'm glad she's like branching out and doing different stuff.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And she's
when you get older
with,
too though.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like trying to like, you try everything, but you're still trying to find like the one thing.
Yeah,
I know.
Exactly.
It's stressful.
It is.
You'll
it's
go through like
easy.
phases and transitions though. Like I've gone through like 4 different like genres or versions of like the way I like to dress. Yeah.
And I feel like it's really cool too, because obviously you guys have all eyes on you, right? And so it's like there are going to be times that brands are going to reach out to you, and because they're reaching out to you, you have to decide, is that going to be something that I want to do? Like, what if that brand doesn't fit me?
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm sure Coach, which is now a partner of the WNBA, said the same thing about if they're willing to step into a league that may or may not fit them, right? But then they have to figure out the identities of all of you guys as players and then be able to like fit and structure within that. So it's cool. Like, there might be brands that reach out to you guys and you might be like, damn, I like the free shit. But then you're like, I don't know if I want to rock that. Yeah. But how do you make it you?
Yeah.
So that's been cool. Azzi is great to work with too. Juju is too. They're dolls. I call them like the little baby dolls.
I know.
With the baby ears.
Though, yeah, I feel like I can I just like feel for them both. Juju, Nika, Azzi. I feel like even Paige, we've all been through
it.
You know, injury. I mean, that's something that everyone comes across, but I just love that. I think fashion can always be an escape for all of us, like, regardless of what's going on. But speaking of Juju, you manifested the Essence shoot with her, and it turned out amazing. I think she's such a lovely person. Her family's lovely. So
she's a sweetheart.
Essence also, like, what a cool mat. Like, that's so awesome.
Yeah, and it was cool. They reached out to me to do it. We had an interview prior to that, and they were like, who's, like, you know, someone young that you would want to work with, whether it's a college player, a high school player even. Like, you know, they like to fish. And so I just was like, Juju, like, she's in LA. It's not only convenient for me, it's convenient for her. I know her team. I've worked with athletes at Clutch before. So I was like, how can we make this happen? And they did, so it was great. And then I also put her in Sammy Miro, who's another like LA-based Black designer. Like, it just all meshed really well. So it was great. That's a great partnership.
Pieces.
I love it.
You have some?
Yeah.
Sammy's
I think I wore a vintage jacket once. Like, they let me, I sent it back, but I was like, it was like kind of ripped and distressed. It was, they do really cool stuff.
Love. Sammy, you hear that? Call the girls.
Yes.
We love
We
your
need
stuff.
the pieces.
So what got you into fashion? Like, did something inspire you or people around you? Like, what kind of motivated you?
So my grandmother was a designer. So my grandmother, I'm half Filipino, half Black.
Okay.
My grandmother was a designer, and she used to make wedding dresses back in the Philippines. And then when she came to America, she decided to keep doing it. So she was like heavy into like making literally any and everything, prom dresses, wedding dresses.
I bet they were like intricate and beautiful.
They were.
Yeah.
They were.
Gotta show us.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Did you learn how to like sew?
Wow. So I learned how to sew at a really young age. Like, she has a photo of me literally sitting on her lap and like sewing at a really young age, which I love. And she taught me everything. But I tell people all the time, I'm like, chores for me weren't regular as a kid. It was very much like sew this dress and bead this and do that. And I would hate needles and hated drawing. Like, I got to a point where I was like, I don't want to do this. Like, maybe this is not my path. I also played basketball in high school, so it was like,
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, that's another little confession for
What
you.
position? What position were you?
Point guard for sure.
I was
What?
I was forward because I was tall in my class.
Yeah.
But I was 5'7" back then.
I have a question. Philippine dresses, are they like long? What's the...
Yes.
Like,
they're
what's the
long.
Philippine
They're made
fashion?
out of like Philippine fibers and like pineapple fibers, which is
Wow.
like they would use that to weave an intricate like fabric, which was really nice.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, like,
Filipinas.
I love Filipino desserts.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh my
can you make
gosh.
them?
No.
It's like
I do
ube.
cook though. But yeah.
Yeah, like it's like a purple yam, but it tastes, it's like really good. I get it in bubble tea. Anyways,
Yeah.
love your culture though, and I'm sure like the garments are like stunning. I want to go there. I want to travel there.
Yeah, you should.
Have you
guys
been?
should travel. I have. The last time I went was in 2017, so pre-COVID.
Okay.
But it was great.
That's
I loved
awesome.
it. Yeah.
You
It's
world
stunning
traveler, you. Paris, Philippines. Where else have you been recently?
Oh my gosh, I've been everywhere. I've been London, Dubai.
Is there a
I've
London
been
Fashion
to-
Week? That's a stupid
Yes,
question.
but it's
Okay.
smaller.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like Paris is the biggest. New York, London.
New York, London,
Milan?
Milan, yeah, that's a
Yes.
good one.
I need to go there. I want to go to Milan.
Put it on your vision board.
Your Paris is your favorite?
Paris is my favorite. I only stepped into Milan for like 1 year. I went for like one show, and that was it, and a party.
What's like the difference between Milan and Paris? Is like Milan like
Milan's more couture.
tour? I love that word.
Yeah.
I love that word.
So you're gonna see a lot more like, the bigger women's brands that are gonna have the gowns, the massive gowns, the stuff that are only on the runway, not sold in stores. But yeah.
Do they do a lot of wedding?
Yeah.
What would you say is like the most, okay, let me reframe this question. What wedding brand would you want me in?
Yeah.
I have not done a wedding yet. I designed my mom's wedding dress.
You did?
But yes.
Oh my
that was
gosh.
That was a
That's
long
like-
time ago.
that's
I was a kid.
amazing.
I
That
can't
is
even
cool.
like claim that
Yeah.
now.
No,
Like I
that's
wouldn't
so
post
cool.
a picture.
Why?
To say you designed your mom's wedding dress, that's amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, I haven't even started like dress, but I'm so excited.
I
Like,
feel
love-
like, do you have a designer in mind? A Vera Wang?
Not even, I want to do like something like Vera Wang or Ralph
Yeah.
Lauren
Yeah.
or I don't even know.
Something different.
But I definitely am like the type of person to like leave it for the last moment.
Yeah.
So
Do you want a color, or are you gonna stick with that?
wait, maybe like an off-white kind of.
Okay, it's like the ivory.
Yeah, but I want
nice.
something like, it's so hard when you're like, I want something classy, but I also want it to be like stand out. I want it to
Yeah.
have some sort of flair to it. But I don't know. I'll keep you guys both updated when I'm trying on dresses.
I love that.
So excited.
What color would you want in a wedding dress?
Me? Mm-hmm. I used to want like blues.
Yeah.
Like light
But
That's
blue.
so funny,
like
'cause
10
you
years
give
ago,
me, like,
I was
a color moment.
Yeah.
Which
used
I
to
love
want,
that
like
for
navy
you.
or like a little lighter than navy.
I do love navy.
But I feel like all the blues are so beautiful at weddings.
Yeah. I do too. I feel like I would go black. I feel like I would just be that girl with
Really?
a black
Oh, I
wedding
love
gown
that.
and just be gaudy, like just to do it. And then maybe I'd change, but
Like 3 different outfits.
but I want to come down the aisle in the black. Like, damn it, I may or may not be doing the best thing in my life.
I'm dead. That's real though.
Yeah.
Wait, and then so my guess, I'm definitely like, it has to be black tie.
Yes,
Don't you think?
For
Okay.
sure,
No.
for sure. I'm there with you.
What color
Yeah.
flowers?
Color scares
Scare me.
So
Yeah.
white flowers?
I was thinking on like, I love the color of your shoes.
Like a chartreuse.
Chartreuse. Yeah. So what are those flowers called? There's
Yeah, I know
hydrangeas.
roses and-
Hydrangeas.
Yes. Okay, the big ones.
And some of them are green.
Yes.
This is like very weird. Stick with me. I like moss. I think moss is like a very cool texture and color. I like that hydrangeas kind of look like moss, and I want it to like be cascading down the table. So I kind of think like I would want greens
Okay. I
for
like
the
that.
wedding. But then I don't know what my bridesmaids would be in.
And where is this?
I feel like a
Northern California. We're gonna we're gonna get married in the church on Stanford's campus. I'm so excited. But yeah, that's a lot of wedding jibber jabber. It's always hot and sunny in LA, but now it's officially summer for everyone, and we need to bring back summer bucket lists. And the first thing on my summer bucket list is shopping at Wayfair for all my outdoor essentials. Wayfair truly has everything you need for your outdoor makeover. They have everything from lounge chairs to fire pits to picnic tables. Or if you're just looking to spice up your space, they have the cutest outdoor rugs to add the perfect pop of color. I've been looking for the perfect poolside chair that checks all my boxes, and I finally found one. I got it on Wayfair. It's the Alva Outdoor Eucalyptus Chase Lounge Chair, and it's perfect for the days when all you want to do is lie under the sun. I love how Wayfair offers so many colorways for their products. It makes it so easy for me to design my space and choose pieces that match my style. I also love how the black cushions look with the wooden frames. It makes me feel like I'm at a spa resort, but I'm really just in my backyard. Well, my stylish backyard. All thanks to Wayfair. There's something for every style and every home, no matter your space or budget. Shop a huge selection of outdoor furniture online. This summer, get outside with Wayfair. Head to wayfair.com right now. That's WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair, every style, every home. I think what got me into fashion was my mom initially. She's always had amazing style. She loves to collect bags. And I think being a tall girl, it can be really hard to kind of be tapped in enough with the brands to know what pants are going to have the right inseams or stuff like that. So my mom definitely got me into fashion. And then when it comes to I just remember having a vision for, my rookie year being I want to come in and just, put shit on and look cute before games. I was that's something that I'm passionate about. I'm why not step into each game feeling really good about myself and making, kind of building a brand off of it.
Absolutely.
So I just kind of came in with that intention. But yeah, it's been fun. Fashion is purely just fun for me. So, but
I do have a question for you guys. Do you feel like when you get dressed pre-game, do you feel like it makes you feel like you can own the game a little better?
Yeah.
Does it affect how you play?
Yes. Me, yeah.
Be honest. Not for you?
Not for me.
I like to walk in feeling sexy.
Yeah, but it's for 5 seconds.
True.
But I think the process behind it is always cool, planning and picking things out and the mood boards and it's a whole nother part of being an athlete now. So that's been cool.
I do feel like it could be a little stressful for you guys too, which is we don't have time to deal with all that. Sometimes I'm sure you guys walk in and you're no cameras today.
Yeah.
And we always wonder from the outside looking in too, right? Mm-hmm. But then the reason why I said that was because I have some athletes that won't get dressed. I will literally have full lineups of outfits for them and they won't wear them. And then I'll be that's fucking played that. Sorry.
I mean, there's a part where when you walk in, everybody's oh my God, you're getting they're boosting your head and the camera. So maybe there's a part where it's this helps me feel good, but
I just feel feeling cute.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's all it is for me. I'm going to do my makeup anyways because I play with eye makeup. That's a part of my process anyways. So I'm why not just put on an outfit?
Yeah, definitely.
And then you get cute pictures and you can post the pictures.
Yeah.
So
the pictures are really to help the feed.
But for away games, it's really tough for me to want to get dressed up for away games. Because usually we fly out right after and it's nice to do something comfy. But yeah.
I've walked out and I've come in a 2-piece set and I've walked out in spandex and a shirt and no bra. I'm I'm not putting this back on.
No, I don't put my outfits back on.
Yeah.
I can't. The boots, if you're wearing knee-high boots, you think I'm going to put those back on after running around for 40 minutes?
I walked out barefoot after a game because I was I cannot. I didn't bring the sandals.
You just go into your car, yeah.
I bet.
Yeah. It's been cool though because I came into the league, 11 years ago now? Wow. And when I first came into the league, there was tunnel fits, but it wasn't tunnel. Mm-hmm. There was one photo, the photos were bad. It just was no real, I guess effort put into it at the time. And I used to be styled by Keisha McLeod.
Yeah.
So she styled me my rookie year, and she got me into Fashion Week and all this stuff. But there was just no cameras and So it's cool. And then it went away for a little bit because it wasn't a thing.
I love that Keisha did that for you. Yeah, I worked with Keisha the first time ever was when she was still working with Neo, and she was in New York, and then called me for a shoot. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, me and Chris Bosch, we went to Fashion Week together. Not together, but we were, because she was working with him also, and so that was cool. But then it kind of it wasn't a thing where everyone was oh, let's get into this. So it kind of went away. Mm-hmm. But obviously it started to come back. So
who do you think in the W really started it back up again? Like,
I would say Tai Young, but more from she obviously dresses more like masculine, but I would say she always like came like
I love
and
it.
then I feel like Vegas started to do like the photographer there, Chris, started to really capture it, and her, Liz, me. So I feel like Vegas kind of hit it off. Yeah, kind of hit it off.
No, I can see that. I feel like the tunnel's always been
back with because he's an amazing photographer and like
I love that, and that matters now. The production matters, and I feel like the brands appreciate that too. So again, it like bounces back. It's like you guys want more brand, visibility, then you got to show up.
Yeah,
and then it works out.
I think it's like really great how there's also more like accounts now that are like posting like only dedicated to. When
the League Fits started.
League Fits. Yeah. But I don't know if there's any other.
There's like her tunnel now too, but like even like League Fits, like I remember when I used to, like when I first started dressing in Vegas, it was always like more feminine and like the 2-piece sets, but it wasn't like League Fits. It was just like cute and girly.
Yeah.
And so, we need our own like.
We need our own.
Yeah, we need
her
our
tunnel's
own.
doing great.
Yeah, they're doing great.
And they're posting like the videos and stuff.
Yeah.
Turns up the reels.
I like when they post the videos.
Yeah.
People can actually see all the aspects of the outfit, because sometimes what I don't like about our tunnel is it's so dark, and if you're carrying a black bag or like parts of the outfit can get lost.
There's got to be like a middle, because it's like you can't be walking in. It's like like I don't know, like what's the balance of like this is still your workplace?
Yeah, very
and like
true.
an arena, but like you're on a red carpet, like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, this is kind of like it's not controversial. It's what I think. I think like we are showing up to our job. Like we literally are showing up to our job. What do you think of people like? Sometimes I swear some people look like they're showing up to the club, and I'm like, it's your place of work. I've had some outfits like but I know I've had some short skirts. I guess what I'm like trying to say is like, what do you think? Do you think more clothes is chic, more put together? Is that the right way to go?
I think there's a mix, right? I think that like one, as women, we have to be really tricky and careful about what we say, right? And that's only because in the workplace before, in corporate offices, they used to expect us to be in pencil skirts and blazers and et cetera, and you couldn't necessarily have a voice or character or showcase yourself as anything above what their standard was, right? And so we asked for that narrative to be changed. We changed it. So now for you guys, I think that people are still in awe of any and everything that you guys do. But there are, of course, moments that are like, we shouldn't. Maybe you can pull that back. You can wear this, or you can wear that. But at the same time, F it. Like if it's your moment, it's your moment. Do it. It'll go on the gram, and then it'll get taken off. You know what I mean? Of course, I don't love every single fit that was worn down the tunnel, but that's what makes fashion fashion. The reality is like
it's subjective.
It is subjective.
Yeah.
And we have to allow people to do what they want to do.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I definitely think it's what makes you feel like your best self.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like I like to be more covered up. But people probably will look at my outfits and be like, that's not covered up. So it's subjective. Like I think I don't, also I don't have boobs to have. I don't have cleavage. Like that's also something like what some women naturally have cleavage. Yeah. Should they dress a different way? No.
Yeah, no.
Some girls are
things out.
Yeah, like you have a booty, like celebrate that. So I'm like on both sides, but when like it comes to me, like I definitely kind of have the mindset where like, okay, I'm showing up to my place of work.
Yeah. Do you guys feel like the fans saying things too kind of?
What do you think?
I mean, they say, I've seen comments where people, I'm like, go get your best outfit. Let me see what you look like.
Yeah, that's real.
And like, I mean, everybody has an opinion, obviously. They have their faves where they're like, oh, they love anything that person's in. And and then the opposite is like, okay.
Yeah, of course.
Like, you couldn't afford, never mind.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, I think you do a great job.
Thank you.
I always love what you wear because it's also uniquely you. Like
I have kind of like my own lane, but like I'm like safe, but like cute.
Listen, I would not be sitting here with y'all if I didn't approve y'all looks.
I'm
kidding.
I'm like I have like somebody now that her name's Rox Brown. She's like helping me.
Okay, love.
So I don't always listen to her.
That's okay.
But she's like,
you know what I mean? Like it's different. Like you know what you're comfortable in. You know what you do. Listen, like I worked with Russell Westbrook, and Russell is very much. It didn't matter if we had 50 looks planned. He would come into the tunnel with a whole nother look. And I'd be like, really, Russ? And he'd blame it on his kids or blame it on himself, or just be like, I didn't feel like wearing it today. And I'm like, you know what? good.
Yeah. I just don't text back sometimes, and I'll just be like, I'm just gonna do my own thing. And then a couple of my like best friends also, like, so I'll be like send them stuff for like their opinions. And so
I love when you ask me like, what do you think of this?
Yeah.
Something I think honestly like both of you guys do, and like I'm starting to do more now, is like if you find like a bag off Amazon, like
I love the cute. Yeah.
If you like, it's important to mix like the high end with the lows.
I last year I was always in like fun like kiddish, childish bags, honestly. Like, remember the little lunchbox I brought?
Yeah.
That was
I
cute.
love that. And like the phone one, like there was a little telephone bag she brought in. It's like cute. Like,
we talked about this at your fitting too. Like the high lows are it. Like, and the fans have access to it. So it's that like the more that you guys do things like that, I'm not saying like brand promote, but the moments where it is something that they can screenshot on their Google and be like, where can I find this piece because I want to continue to support this player? God, those are the moments.
I said that, like, that was a big part of like, I'm like, you can go and get what I'm wearing. Like now, like this year, I feel like I'm like more high end stuff, but I've always been very like, you can honestly get this off Shein.
See, exactly.
And for me, I'm like, I'm only gonna wear it once, so it's like Shein outfit, designer bag.
I feel like I'm like a makeup girly. I love makeup. Yeah. And I think what's very similar is like, high end makeup, but drugstore makeup
is great.
It's great. It does the same thing. So
shout out to Haley and Alf.
Yes. I'm dead. We just talked about that last episode.
You?
Yeah. So you mainly style Paigey. Do you call her Paigey?
I do.
Paigey. What led to your first collab with her? Did she reach out to you or vice versa?
No, our first ever shoot together was for StockX.
Ooh, I remember seeing that deal and I was like, damn, that looks nice.
It was a StockX shoot.
I bet she got so many good pieces from that.
Yeah, she did. Of course, because I mean, you guys all know.
You can get everything from there,
it's great.
The StockX shoots are
purses,
insane.
watches, whatever.
Yeah,
they have everything.
Literally any and everything. So we had a shoot together and we knocked it off day one. And it was perfect.
That was a while ago.
Of course, that was almost 3.5 years ago, almost 4 years ago now.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
So what would you say like your funniest interaction has been with her? Was there a moment where she's like, I'm not wearing that? I could see her.
Yes.
Really?
Actually, yes. Her ESPYs look last year, which was, that purple one there on the screen.
Oh, I love that one.
It was, I
Kid
knew
Super?
it. Yep, it was Kid Super. I knew it the second I saw the image on the runway. I was like, Paige, this is your color. This is it's you drawn on the side of it. I was like, this is you. And she was like, bro, no.
Aww.
That was the text.
She doesn't like color?
Bro, no. I was like, you're gonna wear this. And then when she saw it in person, she was like, it is kind of fly.
They grew on her.
Remind you, of course, when she
chance.
told me no, I have to go out. Like, I have to go out and continue to get more options. She walked into a hotel room with 4 racks filled to capacity of suits. And I was like, okay, what are we going to wear?
Yeah.
And then she saw that, and I was like, this is the one that I was going for. And she was like, I'll try it on. It fit like a glove.
Yeah.
It's a really good color.
Yeah.
It's like a light purple.
The draft the year before was fly.
My favorite's the white.
Yeah, the white was fly.
So
the white was fly.
With her complexion, it just looks so good.
Yeah.
But I mean, her draft, like her hair looks so good. I love the way they did her hair.
Yeah.
Do you also have it? Like,
great.
will you like help your clients with like what makeup look? I love when people do that.
Absolutely.
You're gonna need to tell me like where your hair up.
I love that. We'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah. On our next.
Sometimes it's like an outfit looks so much better if your hair is up or like.
And I can add those little notes in.
Yeah,
like,
okay, let's do that.
I'm definitely that person though for Paige, especially like image curation from head to toe. Like it's like, what does she want her hair to be? Because you know Paige, like in her mind,
she's so
like,
chill, right?
Yeah.
Like she's like,
she'll give me her few notes. Like she said, she was like, she wants to be blinged out for the draft this year. She knew that she wanted like rhinestones and like just be iced out.
That.
And so I was like, okay, like we're gonna go full throttle. But in my mind, I was like, I'm down to do that, but like I don't want you to just look like a boy that's like iced out in the draft. Like I need you to look like a rock star. And she did. Like I feel like she owned it. And for sure enough, I was like, throw extensions in her hair and
it looks good.
And she was like, bro, she was dying. She was in the chair literally like, oh my God, it's so long. Like, what do I need to do? We're like,
I didn't even really
iPad.
Notice that. Yeah, just watch her iPad.
You're fine.
Just close your eyes.
And then we cut it. We obviously did everything else. We smoked her eye out.
Her makeup artist
did it. Yeah, 8.
Nice.
Billy eats.
Azzi looked good. She looked really good. What dress was she wearing for the draft?
She was wearing a Christopher Esper, which was amazing on her.
Fit her so
that was
good.
Also, same situation, the last dress that she tried on. We had tried on everything else on the rack, and she had options that she loved, but we also knew that like they were going together, right? We knew that they had to be a duo, no matter what, because the pictures were going to go viral.
Had to be cohesive.
It had to be cohesive.
Ooh, I like that.
And then she said the same thing. She was like, what should I do with my hair? And I was like, you really want to know? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, part down the middle, bust down. We're doing it. Like, I was like, if we're going to go for it, we're going to go for it. And they ate it up. She ate it up.
She really looks stunning.
Yeah.
Their
body's
so
crazy.
Sweet. I know. I know. I have like, I don't know. I feel like Paige and Azzi, like I've gone through what they've gone through, both with like the injury and just like that adversity. So like whenever I see them, I'm just like, oh, they get it. They're good people. So
that's why they're besties.
I know.
It's cute.
What you wore to the draft that day was really cute too. The little pink. That's one of my favorite outfits. I don't know if you saw
the pregnancy announcement dress.
Yes.
Apparently.
Okay, wait. You need to talk about that.
No, this is stupid.
People are stupid.
Stupid.
But you need to get like that photo with you in the taxi. That was like,
I wore this like bow pink like baby girl dress.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I get on the internet. I get on Twitter and I'm scrolling and it says, did y'all peep? It's on my For You page, redacted, might be pregnant. And I'm like, I just know, like, I just know they're not talking about me. Again, it said pregnant again.
People are annoying.
730,000 views of like, yeah, she's pregnant. I knew it. I knew she was pregnant and Unrivaled, all this stuff. And I'm like, news to me. Like, dang.
You're like, I'm actually
But it's just literally from the dress, which I could see like, in hindsight, it's like, but I'm like, but context. Like, I was just in Unrivaled. I posted nothing but like,
at Unrivaled, she posted
and all of a sudden I cover up one time and y'all are telling me I'm pregnant. Like, that's crazy.
No, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's the Rihanna effect.
People think they can say anything online too. So that's,
well, there's a lot of pregnant people this year apparently. So
yeah. So we have a new segment. We're starting it with you, of course. Who else than a creative director, stylist, guru. So we basically are just going to look at people's outfits. We're going to see who's Throwin Fits. And this week, Throwin Fits is sponsored by Wayfair. Wayfair, every style, every home. So first here we have Olivia Nelson-Ododa. She's wearing, I would say like a corset.
Yeah. Can we zoom in a little? It does look
it's like a pleated denim skirt, which I really like. And it kind of looks distressed a bit.
Has a little acid wash finish.
Yes. Okay. You need to help me with this. What, like pumps, black pumps?
Yeah.
I can't tell what the duffel.
And a blazer.
And a blazer, yeah.
And then I also have been loving the glass. What do you think?
The glasses?
Yeah. What do you think of like the glasses?
Okay, good. I'm here for the glasses moment. I don't think everyone should be doing it, but the clear frame was it. I think she tied the look together. She made it business, but also made it sexy.
Does she have like a little brooch on her?
She does.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I'm here for the brooch.
I like the brooch a lot. So yes, 10 out of 10.
This is actually Amaya's auntie, Coco, like her blood auntie. Yeah, they kind of look alike, don't they?
They do look alike. Yeah, they do.
When Maya, especially when she wears her hair like that. Liv also has like her own lane. I feel like she
does
tapping into this like high end like model fashion looks. So she does her own thing. She has her own brand too that she wore in a tunnel recently. But
yesterday, right?
And Nika modeled for it.
Yeah, she did.
So freaking
she
cool.
owns it.
Yeah,
I will say that about her. Like, she owns it. She doesn't care about what anyone has to say about it, and she owns it. Like, her wearing her brand, I think the other day was like, again, a show, right? And people were probably hating on it. I didn't even go to the comments because I'm just like, who cares? Like, to be able to do that is like ownership in your own. Like, you're literally walking in your power.
Yeah. No, it's beautiful.
Yeah, and everything that she brings to the table. I mean, she does that high-low moment too, where I feel like the teens really gawk over it, and then of course, like the girls our age are just like, yeah, we're eating this up.
Yeah.
So
she just has a great body. I feel like she can pull off.
Yeah,
that's like what's
legs.
so wonderful about
Stunning.
being tall and like lean. Like you can put anything on, and like she could literally pull off whatever.
So A++.
Yes.
Next up, we have Tyrese Haliburton, and I would love to know what your thoughts are on him because he comes every time. Pause. Yikes.
Okay, it wasn't just me. It wasn't just me.
Every time.
Oh, no, but I know what you mean. He always has a good outfit on. I have to shout out the Row bag. I love that bag. That's a great...
The boys got the cash. They better spend it.
Yeah.
I like just like the pop of like fun at the bottom of the blazer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, yeah, it's like simple and obviously the tie underneath.
The buttons are cool.
The tie is obviously back in, for women.
I love it. I think it looks
But
really
are those
awesome.
like, are those like pieces at the bottom of the blazer? Or is that a, like, what
Buttons.
is that?
It might just be a design.
Okay. Yeah.
I like it. I like it when men
It's clean,
branch out.
but it's still like fun.
Yeah.
Tyrese does that very well.
What team did he make for League Fits? Do you know? He definitely made one of the first teams.
Oh, like best dressed?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Probably. I mean, I'm sure he did. Yeah. And last year too, it was one. But this year, I mean, they're gonna take it. So
it's so good. I love it.
Yeah.
So lastly, we have DeWanna Bonner. I think she's always been a supermodel in my opinion.
She's been stepping this year though. She's trying, for sure. Tap into that.
So what would you say this top? What kind of top is that?
Like a little halter. It's backless.
It's just like some silk. Ooh.
Yeah.
Halter top, belt, pleated pants.
Mm-hmm. Completed trouser.
Okay, so this is something with me and heels. My feet are so freaking ugly, especially like, it's okay, it's fine, I own it. But I can't, I refuse to wear open-toed shoes.
Okay.
They look so good. Like, I need to get a pedicure and wear an open toe.
Maybe let them breathe.
I don't.
They would heal.
You're right.
I don't know. Sometimes I think it's hereditary.
I love the toes out, but.
So talk to me about this, because you two can walk in heels. Some girls can't.
Thank you. I practice.
But do we own it or do we not?
Normally, I'm like, if I can, because there are some heels that I can't, and I'm just like, fuck it. Like,
I don't walk
I'm not doing it. Or I literally will walk the tunnel and just like sit, and like take them off like right away.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't necessarily always think I'm the best at walking in them. I can go but I don't know. You think I can walk in them?
Yeah.
Okay.
But some girls are really
bad.
Yeah, bad. And it's just like, baby,
what is it usually? What is it? Is it like poor calf muscles? Like what?
No, because you guys have the best legs ever. It's just, I think it's a process. Like, listen, I started wearing heels when I was like in middle school, high school for like jobs and stuff. So it's like, I just think it's like you have to train your feet to do it.
You kind of have to get in a feminine mindset.
Yeah.
To wear heels. You'd be like, okay, you need to strut.
It's like that class.
Yeah. Like, you don't want to be walking in heels. Like, you need to put one foot in front of the other.
Yeah, it's like, what is the...
Heel toe. It's like heel toe.
Yeah, walking a straight... What is it when, like, I don't know. Like, you have to, like, put one foot in front of the other. Don't, like, walk like a duck.
Exactly.
You know?
You can't gallop.
Yeah, you can't gallop. We're working on it, okay, you guys?
I know, and I'm here for it.
Our feet probably hurt half the time too.
Yeah.
So.
I probably have over like 40 pair of heels. I probably
Really?
have a lot.
Good for you.
I'm starting to wear them more, but like
I know you don't wear them all the time.
Yeah.
I want to know. I would love to see your closet.
Mm-hmm.
I would love.
Oh, mine?
Is it? I know.
No.
You're organized.
Yeah, but I'm also like, I throw things out. And I don't shop a lot. Like me personally, I don't shop a lot.
Well, I think what's so cool is like, you know, so many of your friends have their own brands and like you can also promote what they are putting out, which is amazing, but it like also is like true to your style. So you probably don't have to shop a lot.
It works out.
I just got rid of so
Everyone's
much
probably
stuff.
like, please
I take
wear
from
this.
you guys too sometimes. It's like you'll wear something and then you'll be like, I don't want this anymore.
That's also true. It's like, it's kind of nice to like, I'm like gonna give you back a set because
because you're done with it.
Yeah, and it's like I got so many compliments on the leopard print,
piece,
the trench,
that was
the shorts.
from Revolve.
But it's like hard. Like, how am I gonna wear that again? You know? Or like I would love to, but it's
and
like
you don't. So you just like give it
and
back.
it's like more sustainable that way.
Yeah, sometimes I'll keep one of the pieces. Like if it's a top, I can wear the top more with.
Yeah, funny because Paige
bottoms.
asked me that too at the draft. She was like, "Where am I going to put my look?" And I was like, "I'll hold it for you." And like, you know, maybe one day there's just going to be a huge museum of like stuff for you guys, and we can put it in there.
That's so true.
I think in a few years that'll probably happen. So
definitely, people would pay a lot of money for Paige's suit.
We've talked about this before, but like sometimes we'll be like, "Are you done with that?" Like, let me get that.
Yeah, we share.
We share. Me, Cameron, Ray.
Yeah. Okay, so shout out to DeWanna. That's all we have this week for Throwin Fits. Let us know in the comments who your faves are. We are now at the end of the show. Once again, we'll be wrapping with our new segment, Dub Cam. So many new segments.
Yeah.
But basically, we're just going to be showing love to someone, you know, we admire, we look up to.
Or just want to recognize.
We just want to recognize.
Yeah.
You want to go first? You want me to go first?
Okay, I'll go first. I am going to shout out Ryan, Leash, and we'll throw Nas in there.
I love that.
They're just playing with so much joy right now.
Yeah.
And obviously I have a close relationship with Ryan, but just to see them like flourishing right now and like playing really well, I'm happy to see that. So
yeah. Shout out Atlanta girls.
Yeah.
They're doing really well. I love Ryan. I love all of them. I mean, I played with Leash, you played with Ryan.
Yeah.
So you need to come do it Unrivaled game.
I do.
That would be really fun.
I do. I was pissed last year, but I need to.
Well, because Paige is going to be there.
Yeah.
Do you know what team she's on yet? No, I was kidding.
The lunar owl?
Absolutely not.
That I don't know. Sorry.
It's
Purple.
giving Phantom.
Purple, yeah. Purple, Paige, purple to the lunar owls. Okay, I want to shout out one of my favorite designers. Her name's Elsa Hosk.
Oh,
and
we talked about this.
She used to play basketball, and she's a fan of women's basketball, but she just makes stuff that's, I think, really chic, and it works for tall girls.
Yeah.
And a really wide variety of stuff. She does great jackets, dresses, little shorts, really feminine stuff, but also stuff that's masculine.
Yeah.
So I love her. And I actually met her partner in Paris. He has a brand called District Vision with one of his friends, Tom, and they do really cool eyewear too, which I feel like I need to ask them. I would love to wear some of their stuff in the tunnel too.
Deal.
But yeah, so that's who I want to shout out. And B Hamp too, of course, for being here with us.
Thanks so much. I'm going to shout out Miss Paige Bueckers, of course. It's obviously her first season. I think she's killing it so far. She's also the reason why I'm back in this seat. Like it is, it's great to be able to give someone back the grace that they've given to me. So she always tells me, I believe in you. And I'm like, you believe in me? I'm like, you're younger than me, but I appreciate it. So the dub star.
Sorry, I know we're kind of going off, I guess, now, but like, what's next for you? Like, what do you want to do after, continue to style, I'm assuming, but what's like next for you?
So it's really cool because I still design and I do it a lot in like the background of things, and a lot of people don't necessarily know that. I tried to start a brand after I left Honor the Gift, but it's really tough. I mean, starting a brand on your own is like, one, trying to sell it, then trying to do the social media marketing around it, then trying to get people to wear it. Like, you can wear it. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to both of you.
You still have it? You already have some?
Have it.
I'm so serious.
I still have pieces. We need to revive it because it's tricky when like you're trying to push something yourself too. Yeah. While also still trying to have like a true 9 to 5, right? But I do still design. Like I did Paige's draft fit. I worked on her with like a few other projects where I've actually had to dive back into design. And I love that. So, I feel like that's next for me.
So cool.
I've got some other things up my sleeve.
Yeah.
But,
you want to keep it tucked for now?
Yeah, tucked for now. But it's always going to be about embracing the youth and at some capacity, like helping younger women just find themselves. And
yeah. Okay, cool.
That's who we got on Dub Cam this week. Shout out to the ladies. That is a wrap on episode 20 of Straight to Cam, a Wave original. Shout out to Brittany. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts at Straight to Cam.
And follow the show on all social media platforms, Straight to Cam, to keep up with the best clips throughout the week.
See you next Monday.
Peace.
bye.
Yay!